What up,
Chilling, my
why?
brother.
Oh no, Billy Sorrell, what the hell is going on?
Yeah. Oh,
Billy,
yes. Yeah.
Negro with the
Mano.
best hair ever. I want to steal your hair.
It's still here, Marlon. It looked the
They
same.
should make you the new brother on the box of escrow. You got the best hair. How you doing, little bro?
Hey, man, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool,
My
man.
man.
Good to see you. Hey, man, we out here, you know?
We out here.
We
That's the only
still
place
outside.
to be out here. Huh?
I told Sydney, I said, shit, me and you left. We the only two that ain't popped off yet. We gotta make it happen.
Hey, but you know I got good taste though. I got good taste. Huh?
You do. We blessed, bro.
I know talent when I see it. You know what I'm saying? I know it when I see it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's this industry is a funny thing because it's not when you think you pop off, you pop off. It's the consistency of your work, and then you're gonna get your moment. And sometimes Denzel didn't get his moment till he was 50 something. Sam Jackson till he was like 50 something. Morgan Freeman, 50 something. Like, you know, we got time. Some people make it young and they just keep rocking. Other people make it in their 30s. Some people make it in their 60s, man. Whenever you make it, you make it. But the reality is the fact that we doing it, we making it.
How old was Morgan Freeman when he popped off?
Huh? The nigga started
How
when he
old
was
Morgan Freeman when he popped off? Because he's been old the whole time.
That nigga's he's always been 85. So I think he really popped off. I think Morgan was like 60 when he popped off.
Marlon just gave me the nicest nigga you ain't made a speech ever heard. Like, just keep going.
You ready? Billy, I ain't made it yet. I ain't popped yet. I haven't had my moment. I just keep working. But I have not, I put this on everything. I have not had my moment.
That's crazy how that works though, you know, because to the hood, we be like, yo, this nigga made it. Like when we saw you like doing serious acting in Requiem for a Dream, I'm like, yo, this nigga made it. And then, when
I'm showing different moves to the basket. I'm gonna make it when I'm the first person they think about when it comes to any movie, whether it's a drama or a comedy. I get the first script. I'm the first nigga to get the script. I made it. When every producer in town wants to work with me, the directors, I'm the first one on their list. When Chris Nolan's like, yo, I want him to be in my movie. I'm gonna send you the script. When I'm getting those calls, I made it. Until then, I'm just showing people what I do. And one day, I'm gonna make it.
What year did your phone ring the most for that type of action, that kind of hype?
Never. I haven't had those. You know, it's funny because people know I'm a good actor. So when I sit down and I meet with people, like last year was a great year because I worked with Sofia Coppola and I worked with Lizo Tommy on like a dramedy, and then I played the leading man in Respect, which is the Aretha Franklin story. And so I think like after these two movies, you know, hopefully, you know, if things work the way they work, I'm gonna start getting some calls. But when you're the guy, you get all the calls. So it's coming.
Yo, you're the epitome of what I was talking about this morning on the show. Like, you know, we was talking about how, like, you know, a lot of times people see you in a particular position and you'd be like, yo, pat yourself on the back that you got there. But no, F that, keep going. There's always something higher. You know what I mean? Because like
short celebrations, man. We got another ring to win. So
indeed.
We short celebrations. Yo, let's enjoy tonight. But tomorrow, we got to get up and get to practice. We got to get to work. I'm about this work, man. What's crazy is I'm getting better, right? So because I'm getting better, I hit stages like I'll do an hour and a half, 2.5 hour shows just because, just to get the work in, just to be so comfortable on stage, you know. And every show I see, I get better. I try new things. I'll pop off and do a character out of nowhere just because I think it's funny and create in the moment. So I feel like I'm getting better and I'm preparing for whatever moment is coming, because superstardom is a funny thing. When you get there, you can't lose it.
No, and you know what, Marlon? I think that's one thing you pushed in all of us, especially in me. You kept telling me to try, and you learn more from your failures than you do from your successes. And the more that you fail, and the more that you try something and go out on a limb for it and go for it, that was the thing that he pushed me all the time was stop playing it safe, Billy. Go there, go take the chance, try something new, try the new stuff.
You got funny instincts. When you funny, you got to work your instincts, and that's just being funny in the moment and allowing yourself to be free. And when you do that, that's when you're funniest. So just keep working at it. That's all, bro. One day, I'm gonna see everybody at the top because we all gonna get there if we work toward it. Ain't nothing but God gonna stop us. And here's the thing: if you never make it, you really did make it because it's not a destination success. It's a road that we travel.
Right.
Yo, and a person like yourself and Billy too, like, when you funny like how you guys are funny, I know it has to be itching, to get back out there. It's good to see you back on the road. You at the Improv this weekend in Addison, right?
Yeah, I'm at the Improv in Addison this weekend. And then I'm in Atlanta, January 28th through the 31st. And then I'm in Tampa, Orlando, Miami, Phoenix, Stand Up Live. So get your tickets for all that. I ain't playing around.
I'm gonna risk my life and come see you. How reluctant were you to get back out there? Because like I know like some people was like about going back on stage. Like at what point did you feel like what, later for this I'm gonna go out there and make my move?
My mama died, and I was like, I gotta get out of my house and I gotta go make people laugh because I gotta go find out what's funny about this because I'm actually starting to feel like I never felt depression till my mom died, and I had to just get out and make me laugh, So it's therapeutic for me. The fact that I could see people laugh every time they laugh, it's healing for me. So I needed the stage as much as the stage needed me, and people need to laugh right now. The world messed up, man. Sometimes people just want to go laugh at something. Everybody's so tense right now and everything is so crazy and everybody's so scared, and it's just like, yo, come out for an hour and a half, 2 hours and come laugh. Let's have some fun.
When I saw that story about your mom real quick though, like, yo, I felt bad because you came around enough to where like I felt like, yo, Marlon Wayans is the homie, and being a member of that whack club too, someone who's lost their mom recently, man, like, yo,
it's a club, brother.
It's the worst club in the world. Billy lost his dad.
And you gotta get jumped in. Oh, you lost your dad. Okay, so you in the club too, but that's a different club. Daddies are different than mommies. Mommies is daddies hit hard, but daddies teach you, hey, Billy, stop crying. You're a man about that. Mamas, man, mamas, you came out at her, man. That's your hug. That's your solitude. That was my confidence. That's my woman, my mom, man. So when I lost her, man, my North Star was gone. I was just like, I don't have direction. And then there's God. Just when you think you don't have direction, you got prayer, you got God, you got rainbows, you got, I had to travel to Tulum. I had to go find a smile. Like I went on a whole pilgrimage. And it's going to hurt forever, It
is.
It's going to hurt forever. It sucks because I always go to call her. And every time I go to pick up the phone, I can't. So what I started doing was every time I think about calling her, I start having conversations with her because I know her voice. Hey, Mom. Hey, baby boy. How you doing? I'm good. What you doing, woman? Oh, I'm just sitting up here with God. James Brown just performed. Him and Michael Jackson. They crazy.
Right. You got to find that solace. You can hear it. Hey, how did you, when you first went on stage after she passed, what was that moment like? Because I know that there was an intense feeling of like, is it okay to do this? And then you're doing it. And then when you get off, like, what was that moment? Walk us through that first show after she passed.
My first show was in New Jersey at the Stress Factory and was outdoors, outside. It was just starting to get cold. I think it was like October or September or something. It's just starting to get cold. And I went out on that stage and I literally, for the first half hour, I just talked about my mom. And I just talked about my year, and I just talked about what I've been through and how hard it is. And, and I was getting so many laughs. And then it was like therapeutic for me because they was laughing at the things that, I was paying homage to my mom. And I was talking about just what I was feeling. And there was so many people in the crowd. There's a lot of members of the Dead Mama Club. We ain't alone. or the Dead Daddy Club. You know, there's a lot of members. And, you know, it's funny because the audience is healing because they listen to you and then they laugh. And then at the end, I was like, thank y'all for listening, because, you know, the first person I made laugh was my mom. And that was the thing that motivates me in my comedy, is make my mom laugh. And the laughs of the audience for me at that moment was so healing. And I thank them because, you know, now I know why I do this.
Yo, that's the realest thing ever, man. Especially when you was talking about how, like, you know, sometimes your mom was the person you would call first when something dope happened, and you're like, you know. But yo, man, we here for you, bro, and we love you, man.
To her credit, she left me with 10 brothers and sisters, and I got a lot of Negroes to cry with. And that I'm so glad. My mom was so pretty, and my dad couldn't help but bust off 10 nuts because I got my family.
Yo, you wild, man.
He kept going back too. He stopped. Back again. He back-to-back years. It was like
Mom was
74,
bad.
75.
Bad. Back in her youth, it's one of those that you wake up like, I gotta hit this again. You're really that pretty, huh? Come on.
You know it's love when your dad leaves a bunch of human receipts around for you to look back at how much he loved your mom.
Pull-out game was terrible.
It's not a bad thing. He shoots to score. Yo, man. So when we think about your long history in the business, man, like, you know, we definitely connect to the movies and as well as the comedy. And like sometimes when you see a movie, you be like, I bet these people are probably cool in real life. When is the last time you talked to Terry Crews? It seems like, you know, the black delegates have ousted him. We've thrown him away. Have you got on the phone with him at any time in the last, like, you know, year or so and be like, yo, bro, what's up?
I hit him on a DM on Instagram. I check on Terry. Terry's a friend, man. I love Terry. Terry's a good-hearted dude. He just has his convictions and his thoughts. But if you don't know Terry, you know, you can misconstrue what he says. You know, it's not that he's not articulate. He's extremely articulate about what he's talking about. But I don't think people know his heart. Terry's one of the nicest, sweetest, like, people in Hollywood. He don't have bad intentions. He's a big teddy bear. And, you know, here's the thing. I think we're too quick to cancel in the cancel culture. I think people say things and, you know, you have to take time to try and educate them through conversation, not just write them off. Especially like when it comes to us, we so quick to cut us off. And, you know, we got to get better with that, because love is patience, love is kind, love is long suffering. So we as a people have to continue to practice that. And we have to allow people to be different, man. People are going to be different. Not everybody going to think the same, and that's why we live in the greatest country in the world, because, well, it used to be, because we have freedom of thought, and we should accept each other for being different. I mean, Terry's just different in his thoughts. I don't agree with a lot of what he says, but that don't mean I gotta hate the dude. I just go, all right, well, if we do White Chicks too, I know what kind of character I'm gonna write for you. Thank you for helping with that.
No doubt. No, speaking of sequels, right? You did throw out there the possibility of White Chicks too. I don't know if you're serious or not, but if you could pick movies from your catalog to do a sequel to that doesn't have one currently, which one would you pick?
I'd probably definitely do White Chicks. Probably maybe Scary Movie. Come back on that and do it the right way. And I would say a Haunted House. I'd probably do a Haunted House 3. And I would definitely do a Don't Be a Menace 2.
All those are pretty solid. Now I want to play a game with you, Marlon, real quick. It's called Finish the Story. I'm gonna like
your hair. I'm so glad you cut that stuff off.
Thank you. I think me and you could go to the same barber.
I used to hug and say, what's up? I'm like, this brother hair stink. I was about to put some Coco Mango or some Blue Nile or some Egyptian musket in it. I was going to just do that to your scalp.
Yeah, you know, low haircut gang, man.
After you cut it, I bet you got a lot of things, huh? There was I didn't even know he was cute like that.
People started hitting me up for like movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, people started hitting me up for stuff. It was all like, you know, straight to DVD and on TV, but you know, hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, with the dreads, you wasn't getting no calls. Mm-mm.
Weed dealer's homeboy.
The Marley family wouldn't call you. I don't like the way.
So, yo, man, like, yo, so I'm gonna run through some characters that you played, right? And you tell me what that character is doing it right now at this moment. How much time did Boogaloo get for shooting Birdie and Above the Rim?
He got away with it. He ain't getting no time. And they running the block. He got Birdie Syndicate now. Wow. And he got no time. They took him to jail, of course, but he knew how to wash niggas' drawers on his stomach. So he was good.
Okay. What about Christian Black? What is he doing right now from 50 Shades of Black?
Can I curse?
Yeah, of course.
Fucking. Long, hard, deep strokes.
Seymour Stewart from Mo Money.
Oh, that nigga locked up.
What'd he do?
He dumb. He was dumb. He tried to take over the credit card scam when Johnny retired, and they locked his ass up. They caught him out there.
Well, damn. All right, I know this may be weird because I have the actual action figure, but what is your man Ripcord from G.I. Joe doing right now?
He's sitting there going, how they put me in the second movie? I was so good in the first one. Welcome to being black, Ripcord.
That was another one of those moments where I'm like, yo, my man, Marlon Wayans is in there. And then like, oh, he's not in the second movie.
It was almost the moment. And then it's just God wants me to be great. So before I get there, y'all gotta understand, they're making a beast. That's all they're doing. They're making a beast. I'm gonna be a monster. I ain't going nowhere. When I'm there, I ain't going nowhere. Where he going? Nowhere. He's goating.
Well, yo,
your work.
We rocking with you from the distance, man. We appreciate you pulling up on us, man.
Hey, I got one request.
What up, Billy?
Go for it.
Hey, you got to give it to me, bro, because a lot of people don't know this, and you haven't seen it. Marlon Wayans does by far the best Richard Pryor. Oh, and I'm gonna say, nigga.
I can't.
Don't you run.
Pryor's so dope that before I even gave you that, I'd have to look back at it. I put that away. That was so a painful experience for me. I had to put it in a chest and keep it away from me, because when I open it back up, when it happens, you know, I'll do it then. But when I do it, I'm gonna do it, Billy. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, and it's happening. It's gonna happen. When I do it, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be beautiful.
Marlon, not for nothing, Billy Sorrells has a Richard Pryor tattoo. It's been debated whether or not it's truly Richard Pryor. If you don't mind,
it looks like Richard Pryor, because if it don't, it just looks like you got some dude, some Dominican dude.
Show him the tattoo. Hold on.
I'm about to right now. I got here it is. Here it is. Wait a minute. All right, there we go, Marlo.
That looked like the dude in White Chicks I played. $1 mela. $1 mela. $1 mela. $1 mela. It's not bad. But listen, I love Pryor. Everybody, you know, that's the guy. That's the GOAT, man. Him, Pryor, Eddie, and Damon are my three faves of all time.
Not a bad list at all, man. Well, yo, I know you at the top of a lot of people's list, man. Thank you for entertaining us for all these years. If people want to get the whole run of the tour dates, Marlon, where can they go, my brother?
Go to Marlon Wayans official. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. Go to my Instagram and look at the link in the bio, and it'll take you with it. It's MarlonWayansOfficial.com. And that's where you'll see all my Marlon Wayans official. MarlonWayansOfficial.com, or just go to the link in my bio on my Instagram at Marlon Wayans and go get tickets, man. Come into your show. It's a good show. It's funny.
Cool. Yo, the beast is released. Marlon Wayans is who that is right there, man. Thank you so much, King. Peace and love, man.
Hey, Billy, I love you, boy. Go
love you too, man. Appreciate you, man.
Stay focused. Kill them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Remember, you're one of the chosen ones. Go get it, boy.
All right, baby.
We are the Morning Hustle.